It's over 9,000!
Oh no, 90,000 people. Over 90,000 people.
Over 90,000 people! Wow! See? Dragon Ball Z!
So we do a Gundam cosplay every year for the last 3 years. This is the 4th armor.
Okay.
This is the first one we made out of EVA foam. It's a pretty popular material for cosplayers. It just back-to-back 4 weeks, like almost every single day. I think we only took like 2 days of breaks, right? Yeah.
Really?
Yeah. Just every single day grinding away at it. Hot glue, contact cement, foam, and just sheer will. Yeah. The sheer willpower just to put it together within a month. So.
Okay, Old Spice Guy, what are you doing here at Anime Expo?
I'm here providing joy for everybody here.
I did not know you were an anime fan. Are you an anime fan?
Anime is a fan of me.
Awesome. What's the best reaction at this convention to you being here?
I would say, oh my God, where's your horse? And I left it outside. They wouldn't let me bring it in.
Oh.
We're all really close friends, so we hang out like almost every day. So we're like, hey, why not we just do a group? We all like this, so let's all cosplay it.
Okay, awesome. So how long did it take to actually put everything together? Oh!
We started quite a while ago, probably after ALA, but we all kind of had busy works and school schedules, so it kind of...
Like 3 months maybe.
Yeah, we ended up kind of cramming everything in within the last 2 weeks pretty much.
Well, Vi is my favorite character from League of Legends, so I love playing her. But she's also a pretty punk and a tomboy, so I feel like she can be easily gender bended out of most League of Legends champions. So that's why I chose to do a little gender bender and make the cosplay. So
Awesome. Tell me how you put it together. It looks pretty good, dude.
thanks. Basically, just used foam. You could like squish it pretty much.
Squish it.
All right, yeah. Feel that?
Oh, yeah. Do you have wires inside so you can actually...
No, it's foam and PVC pipe for the hinges.
Oh.
And then the metal parts, or the pipes right there are PVC. So pretty much just foam and PVC pipes.
So nothing but EV foam and spray cans and just starting from walls, I guess.
How long did it take?
2 days or so.
2 days?
Yeah.
This looks pretty impressive for 2 days.
Thank you. Yeah.
He said 2 days work.
2
That's
days.
crazy. Wow. Jackie! Where are you, Jackie? Are you surprised that so many people want to come and take pictures of you?
Yes! Nobody will ever leave Uncle alone!
You're entering a contest
Yep.
to win a
Sewing machine.
sewing machine.
Yeah.
Hi, guys.
I teach basic sewing, I teach embroidery, I teach quilting. We do have some cosplay classes. We have basic pattern classes, how to take a pattern, turn it into whatever costume you want it to be.
Right.
Like the Miku costume that I made was from I think a simplicity pattern that I altered to make it fit into the Miku. I also start teaching the lights.
Ooh, nice.
How to add them into your projects. So whether you just want like a little clutch or you want to add it into some type of a costume, we're going to start teaching classes on that too.
I just hate real hair wigs. They're so disgusting and they get everywhere. You don't have to brush it, you just throw it in your bag and go.
It's like a cap. It's a cap. It's a yarn.
It's a baseball cap.
It's a baseball cap. Where'd you get it?
I just bought it at one of those craft stores. They're supposed to bedazzle it, whatever. Yeah, so it's like $3.
It was pretty simple.
It's cheap. I have no money.
It's made out of PETG plastics.
What
and
was that? PETEG?
PETG plastic.
You're making a bunch of words up now.
It's
GTE
an acronym for
66.
something. It's a thermoplastic that's really, really thin. It comes clear. So I actually had to dye all the plastic once I cut it out and shaped it. And then I had to individually glue all the different flame pieces on.
How long did this take?
A few days. And I'd never worked with any of this material before.
Learning experience.
Right? So I was like, I don't know if this will work, but we're going to try it anyway. And that's how you improve.
so here I am in Arts Alley, and Rikia here is my next door neighbor here. So I always like the Arts Alley. That's my favorite part of the convention because there's so many creative people. And so you're actually doing this for your first time. So I would love to hear your experience. Like, you've never done Arts Alley before. You've never done AX before. I mean, how's this whole experience for you?
It's new and I'm learning so much. At first I was, very intimidated by all these great artists around me. But, once I got used, I'm actually learning from how I'm experiencing this convention. Friends ask, hey, why don't you draw? Why don't you make your move? What's going on? Aren't you going to start, doing your own gig? And I kept telling myself, I'm not good enough. That's the word I kept telling myself. I'm not good enough. I'm not ready yet. I'm not ready yet. So for this year, I had an opportunity. You want to get a table this year? Or you want to skip out and continue saying, I'm not good enough?
Okay, so you guys are from the great state of Minnesota. Minnesota. Okay, so this is too hot for us too. So you were here before last year.
Yes.
And how did you find AX to be?
I just found it through the internet, and I was planning to go to Japan last year, and then I ended up not being able to go. So I'm like, I'm going to go to Anime Expo instead.
And you came out here.
I came here.
So
I got really excited, and then I've been following you on Twitter for a while.
Wow.
And it's actually the reason we were able to find Artist Alley today.
Oh, my maps work.
Because I saw the little video you posted, and they're like, this is how you find it. I'm like, thank you.
It is so crazy. The Arts Alley here has got to be about 600 people or so.
715.
715.
I did the math.
You did a math.
I decided to do GLaDOS as a full Android because everyone's either done a human version of GLaDOS or they've done the full legit hung on the ceiling kind of GLaDOS. And I just kind of wanted her to escape Aperture Labs and find her own test subjects. And so I made this entire costume in 18 days. And it's all constructed out of Worbla, and it has working lights with LED.
Working lights?
Yes.
Oh, there you go.
And
can you see okay? Can you turn to the side? Nice. Go back again. Wow, look at that. That's crazy.
And then I did all the decals by hand rather than like paying to get a decal done. And I have black paint and it's cheaper.
The question I was going to ask is, so you've cosplayed both in Japan and the United States, and you're originally from Japan.
Yeah.
How do you see the difference between the way the Japanese cosplay and how Americans cosplay?
In Japan, we don't in America. First of all, we love to do a crossover, anime and anime. Let's say Card Capture Sakura, crossover, Attack on Titan. So if I put that Manuma here, everybody's like, oh, that's so cool. If I gonna do the same thing in Japan, everyone's like, what are you doing? This is completely different anime. And why are you trying to do a crossover? If you want to do cosplay, just imitate that character as close as you possible.
So when the first time you saw a crossover here in the United States, were you surprised to see that?
Yeah, because first off, I really couldn't get it because I really don't know why people are trying to do crossover.
Right.
But since I'm living here over and over, I was like, oh yeah, that's actually really cool. It's super original, right?
Right.
Or Ghibli or Pokemon's, cosplays, it's impossible because it's not human. But we love to do it, so I like both cultures, but it's really different.
See you, video. AX, this is your first AX, and you're all the way from where?
I'm from Green Bay, so it's a long way to go. It's a lot of ooh shiny. There's just so much. I'm used to ASIN, which is I think this year it's over 31,000 last year. So I'm sure it's more than that this year. So this is what, three and a half times larger than that. So it's I'm pretty sure this entire convention is the population of Green Bay. Which is a couple months ago, actually, I had seen online this idea that somebody came up with that was running the tactical vest. I think his name was Captain Patchett. And I'm like, well, I went to school for fashion design. I kind of want to be able to, put my skills to use for a good cause. I mean, it's nothing like going to a convention and all of a sudden your stuff breaks and you have no way to fix it. So I mean, even though there's like a sea of 100,000 people here, you know, but even if I could help one person, that would be awesome.
That's so great. So what is the response so far from people who saw you?
A lot of people look at the sign and they kind of laugh, and then I've actually had a lot of people come up to me and say, you know, like, you're God's blessing, you're really awesome, thank you so much for doing that. And you know, I'm having a lot of fun doing it.
Awesome. Tell me what's in your bag.
Well, I got lots of stuff in my bag. Here, let me show you it. I just have a lot of stuff to keep stuff. So I have duct tape, I have scissors, Hello Kitty duct tape, my badge, my DS, a power cord, so I can actually charge stuff if people need to.
Okay, that's a big power pack.
It is, it's very nice. I have a couple different sewing needles. I have one that works for upholstery, fabrics, or leather.
Okay.
I have several colors of thread.
Wow.
Nice Gutermann set. One of the tape measure. You never know when you gotta measure something. Freight check.
Wow.
It's your friend. Crazy glue. Safety pins has been huge. Safety pins and duct tape is what people have needed so far.
It's our first time, at AX.
Really? Okay. Did it live up to the hype that you thought AX had?
Yes. It's huge. It's huge. It's twice the size of Anime Boston, so yeah.
Wow. 17 years at AX. Does it even feel that long?
It does, because it's grown by leaps and bounds, and I can't believe how far it's come.
Tell me about the first AX you went to, AX 2000.
It was at Disneyland, and we were in the tiny little expo hall, and there was maybe 4,000 people there, and it was just a blast, and it's always been a blast.
How big was the theater hall at that time?
It was pretty small. I don't know if you've been to the ballrooms at the Disneyland Hotel, but it was
really small.
It was really small, yeah. Packed snacks, water, lots of money.
Lots of money.
And bring a camera or extra battery spray so you can take pictures of other cosplayers, and get comfortable shoes because your feet will get sore a lot, and like a fan as well.
Me? Why me?
Because again, you were a strong inspiration for me because you were the window that showed me all this. So
Wait. So thanks to my Facebook page, you were inspired to go to a con?
to dress up and go to cons. Like, I didn't really know much about these things. I thought it was just pure anime, and I was like, well, I don't really watch a lot, so what's there for me? And then I see all the cosplay.
Oh, there's a lot of different cosplays.
Exactly. So, in a way, I still thank you for a lot of this.
Well, thank you. Which con did you go to for the first one?
First one was Anime Expo.
Oh, wow. What year was that?
2013.
2013. And then you guys met in 2013?
And then a year later, we kept in touch.
For like 5 months, and then we started dating.
And then we've been together ever since.
Oh, so
yeah, so we're Jesus Otaku. We're a cosplay group based here out of Southern California. And we just go to conventions and tell people you're loved just as you are.
So what do you guys have as events and so forth? Do you guys do meetups? Do you guys do meetups at conventions, or?
We do, it depends on the convention. Sometimes we go to conventions and we have meetups. We just had an Animal Crossing one actually just at WonderCon a couple months ago. Otherwise we do like smaller intimate meetings in Orange County where we just go to boba shops and just have fun and just be otaku with each other.
I am responsible for the method of insanity that is known as the Cosplay Wrestling Federation.
What is the Cosplay Wrestling Federation?
What is the Cosplay Wrestling Federation? First off, no actual fighting. I'm sorry, we can't afford the insurance. But what it is cosplayers enter as their characters and they cut promos, monologues, if you will. That's what a wrestling monologue is called, a promo, as if their character was a wrestler.
Nice.
So it's like, if they had Simone from Gurren Lagann, he'd say something like, "My drool broke through the surface and now he's gonna break your spine in two." Something like that. It's that very cheesy pro wrestling vibe.
And then you started, like I said, I've never seen anybody do a drawn together costume before. So are you getting a lot of love at this convention? Not really.
I mean, this came out like 10 years ago.
Well, Cowboy Bebop came out 10 years ago too. That's true. But you know what? Have you tried this at a Kamikaze Expo or San Diego Comic Con or other cons?
We haven't. This is actually our first time as Toot and Xander.
Oh, so you're premiering here at AX.
Exactly, yeah.
Yeah, awesome. So whose idea was it to do this?
Yeah.
Your idea?
We were going to do Avatar, and then I was like, you know what? No, we have to do Drawn Together. And it just kind of happened. Yeah.
So Anthony, I have to thank you for backing me on my Kickstarter for this book. And as you can tell, you got the limited edition cover that isn't even sold in stores or anywhere right now. You know, which number did you get?
90.
90 out of 1,000. Whoa, you were near the top. So you've been to AX before, right?
No, this is my first time here.
First time here. Okay, this has happened to me over and over at AX. It's a lot of first timers, and I'm really surprised. Like, how big can AX get? Well, it keeps getting bigger and bigger.
Ready? 3, 2, like people ever since like you guys get that? I didn't. I missed it. You missed it. My bad.
Yeah.
This is the original sticker that I got from you.
Back at IkiCon, right?
It has survived MLZ's sweats of time.
MLZ,
Erosion.
MLZ sweat of time.
You see these battle scars on my Steadicam? This is pure metal, guys. I'm about to get a new one, and I'm about to replace it. Watch this happen in real time.
And it's being held together by electrical tape and old hotel room keys.
Hold this for me. Cosplay in America. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. The new sticker.
Let's see how long this one lasts.
Yeah, let's see how long this one lasts.
There we go.
Sticker documentary.
Yeah. I got Ejin on my Steadicam now.
That sounds kind of weird to say. So, wow, I met you back in 2011? That was IkiCon.
5 years.
That's also when I met you.
Oh, that's right. That's right.
Hi, Simon.
Hi, Simon. I've just recognized you.
Get your interview in. I'm going to walk away.
Get the interview. Well, you know, it's come. Well, 5 years later now. What has changed? What's going on with MLZ? I haven't really kept up with what you've been doing, so I don't know.
Going to the cons that I really enjoy. Hanging out with friends, big priority. Keeping up with people making cool costumes.
Right.
Dealing with the crowds. Crowds have gotten a lot bigger.
Guys, to the
AX, every year, you know, we get more people, but that's fine. You know, we as a group, you know, everyone sort of they find their place where they're comfortable in convention. Like for example, right now everyone's at West Hall.
Yeah.
Super nice outside, breezy, shady.
Yeah, it's great for location for shooting.
And the new people who come to AX, they are all in the hallways enjoying themselves. So you know, we adapt, we evolve,
we change.
We change, yeah, and it's a good thing too.
Where are you going next?
Dragon Con.
Oh, good. I'll see you there. See you there.
See you there.
She's in the cosplay book that
you say you're the author.
I'm the photographer.
Awesome.
Yeah.
He traveled around the country and got all the photos and all the things, and he does the progress also.
I was very bored with my life, so I figured I went to do something exciting. So I'm just going to go do that.
That's fun.
You know. Well, if you really think about it, your life is only one life, right? So you really should do what you want to do. So.
Might as well. I mean,
You know. Now I had a day job, so I had to do all this between my day jobs. So, you know, but I still did it. So, you know.
And you do a wonderful job.
Thank you.
I always am watching your videos and getting excited.
Okay. Well, for those of you guys who aren't familiar, you are in my book.
Yes.
Wow.
Baby Chuan. I don't remember what page number.
You're
I think it's like 14 or something.
You are pretty close to the front of the book. You are pretty close to the front of the book.
My nice piercing blue eyes and just face.
Yeah, exactly. So, this is your first AX, first convention, first anything, first everything.
So my name's Drew Miller, and I first dressing up, first time experiencing something so this big. This is
so crazy.
It's madness and it's beautiful. What? This morning I shaved my head for my character.
Whoa!
Full head of hair yesterday. This morning, clear, nice and shiny.
Oh, it looks beautiful, man. It looks beautiful, dude.
I'm gonna come back because its energy is so vibe and it's wonderful. A wonderful experience.
So how did you find yourself here? Like, who
I was invited. I was invited by a friend who went last year. He said it was his event of the year.
He's like, Drew, you gotta come to this thing. You gotta come to this thing.
And I was like, yeah, let's do it. Like, got the ticket online, made the drive from Flagstaff, Arizona.
Oh, you're from Arizona too?
Yeah.
Dude, I have met so many people from Arizona in this place.
A lot of people. I bet people have traveled all the way from like the East Coast. I'm sure.
Oh yeah, Boston, New York, North Carolina. It's so crazy. Well,
it's been nothing but fun. It's really nice. So I'm gonna follow you guys for a second.
Oops, sorry. Hey guys, I just want to thank you for watching the first part to my Anime Expo video. The second part will be up shortly. I also want to make you guys be aware that I have started a Patreon as kind of like a tip jar for what I've been doing for the past few years. But basically, I've been bringing stories of con goers to you from around the country. In future years, I hope to start heading out to smaller conventions. My first out-of-state smaller convention will be Anime Nebraska in Omaha, Nebraska later this year. I'll be there for a week. I missed the old videos I did where I would spend a week in various towns around the country and just talk to cosplayers and prop builders and con goers. And so I plan on continuing this into the future. So check it out, okay? Thank you.